as I was saying, you find me not where you last left me, um, because this here, if y'all have been following my videos for a while, this is my brother. You can call him Nova. The video where we established that hasn't come out yet, but don't worry about it. I'll get there eventually. We want to do the dungeon quest together, but we don't know if we can because we're both on the free trial version. So, we came over here to sort of set that up and check out what's going on and how to do it, but we're still not entirely sure if this is going to work, so we're going to try it here live for you. Also, note, he's like sitting next to me a little bit to the side in the same room. He's probably not going to say anything. I don't know if you'd be able to hear him if he did, but anyway, we're going to go try out the dungeon. So yeah, I didn't do anything else. I just came over here and went over to the dungeon there and talked to the guy, got the dungeon tutorial. And so now we're gonna try and do this together. So we'll see if it works. So, I believe if I come here with a party of other players, can I say join? Okay. Well, now can you join on me? No, it looks like you started your own. Back out of that and go to the duty finder. Yeah, if you do duty finder, click on it and hit join. I mean, there must be a way. Recruit members. Again, there's got to be a way for you to find me, surely. Are you sure? That's with NPCs. Is it literally we can't do it at all with other people because we're on the free version? Because I thought we'd be able to do it. Like it said, you can't form a party, but that doesn't. Hold on, I'm gonna look this up. Duty finder. Yes. But oh, come on. Hold on. I'm gonna find this out. In the meantime, we'll just wait. Okay. Well, it seems like I got a party. Did one come up for you? Well, I guess I'm just gonna go. There are penalties for withdrawing, because you waste other people's time. Yeah, I guess light party, so not everybody joined in. So yeah, I guess you just have to do it. Yeah, you just queue up for it and wait, and it's random. You get a random party. I don't know if you want to keep trying. I'm in, but you can keep trying. Maybe you'll get sent to mine. Limit break. Okay. Interesting. Everybody's limit gauge. Right. Yeah, boss. Okay. Right. Right. I can't. Okay. I have to do stuff. Okay. Well, it's unfortunate that we can't do it together, or that we're not going to be. There are other dungeons we could keep trying, like other things, but I think it's possible if we both tried to queue up at the same time. I think because you were behind me in the queue, that may be sort of part of it. Well, yeah, like I said, it's unfortunate, but we tried. We could try again some other time. I could try and run it back with you or something, but anyway, so I guess it's just me. We tried. Well, I think I'm doing pretty well. For my first ever MMORPG dungeon. Hooray! I don't know. I don't know how these work, but I don't know how need and greed works. Need, greed, path. I mean, okay, that makes sense. Agreed. I don't know where we go from here. I know I'm not talking too much with all the combat, but combat is loud and, well, I need to concentrate as well, so that is a large man. Bigger than me. Okay. This person seems to know what they're doing. Oh boy, that's a lot of screen effects. There's a lot going on. All right. Cutscene. Huh. Well, that's not good. Did we win? I leveled up. Right. Loot. Well. Oh, well, okay. I guess I got the loot. Well, that's that, I guess. I think I got carried because I think some of those people were really over level. I mean, I know there's level sync, but I think they're like... they're people that are already max level that... we're just here. Well. Okay. So, unfortunately, Nova's gone. And we didn't get to do the thing together. But, that's okay, I guess. I'm going to do a couple of quests around here while I'm here. This is not, no, that's not what I need to attack. Take out some Hedgemals. Alright. And then there's a quest over here to do. You there. Yes, I have a letter for you. A letter from Mama. I haven't heard from her in so long. She never answered my letters. No, stay, for I'll have a reply to send. The stone-hearted, grasping hag wouldn't let me take so much as a hunk of dried fish when I left the island, and now she'll what's gill? Okay. Right. I don't need any of these, so give me the bronze. Are you sure you don't have a reply? It's an armor in order, saltpeter in order, basic provisions all in order. Poisons. Oh, this vial's nearly gone. Adventurer, mayhap we can let bygones be bygones. You are skilled in wrangling beasts, I hear, and I have need of pelican poison. I see. These things, I suppose. Well, that wasn't so hard. There's Limsa in the distance. That's pretty cool. Why are there damage numbers inside here? Well, whatever. Yes, I have pelican poison. Contrary to popular belief, pelicans are highly poisonous creatures that spray their venoms with a powerful neurotoxin. Sure they are. I see you are not stinting in filling the vials. The last adventurer returned with each barely half full and had the cheek to demand full payment. I see. You know of our past with the kobolds, but they are not the foe we fight today. Nay, all our guns are trained on the fishbacks. Such a wee thing, this vial, but this too is a gun. So susceptible the Sahagin are to pelican poison, that even the rawest recruit may, with a poison-tipped arrow, find herself a fisher of beastmen. There was a settlement here once, near Halfstone. And the primal Leviathan rose and the Sahagin invaded. Work of generations was undone in the season, and whole families perished. I never knew the Halfstone settlement, but I believe it to be a home worth fighting for. And so we fight, with steel, fire, and even poison to reclaim that which is ours. Excellent. You have more quests. I mean, you might as well take it. Skull Valley was built to hold against attacks from the sea. To the north and south lie narrow channels with a tide gate each to hold the Sahagin at bay. You deliver a bottle of lowland wine to the captains of North and South Tide Gate. I see. Over there. Well, there's more quests up that way. Where's the other one? Because there's South Tide Gate. Well, we'll get to that eventually. Yeah, well, unfortunately, my plans for this stream have been kind of derailed. I was hoping for a fun dungeon experience with Nova, and I mean, I got the dungeon, but anyway, so I might not stream for very much longer. I don't know. I hate to cut it real short, but there are other things. I could record some more Undertale tonight. I need to be doing that, but I still don't have my microphone set up after like a month and a half. I still haven't gotten that done, so I don't know. I don't know, man. I start my new job in a week. But honestly, once that happens, then I'll be able to have a more, like, set schedule, probably, and that might actually be better, to be honest with you. Well, Slade, or do I mean slain? I shall need to know these things if I'm to be officer. I've got the powder and ball loaded and primed. Now for the slow match. Hark, a dispatch! Stand down forthwith? Not again, but surely these adamantoises are a clear and present hedge moles. You're certain? Well, but that's like an adamantoise, except weak and not at all dangerous. Why, oh why? Perhaps I have been cursed by some enemy? Not very likely for a mere storm private, second class or no. Now the commander will dock my pay and leave me my whistle dry as dust. Well, my good man, it is called Aleport. I've spent a good deal of time admiring the undersides of many a tavern table, I can tell you that. What? It could be that my humors are out of balance from a surfeit of ale, and thus, I see it now, there is excess blood which has overfed my martial zeal. Finn, your learned ways have shown me the light. Much thanks. I go now to receive a leeching. Right. Have fun with that. You have more quest. I won and Sniro has for you a new request. The first that does not involve slaying half a dozen beasts. To Camp Skull Valley. Report. I was as plain-spoken as I could be, and I was going to report in person, but for some reason I've barely the strength to visit the barber for leechings, let alone make the trip to Skull Valley. I don't suppose I'd be spared a dock and pay. You don't think they'd clap me in the brig, do you? I don't know. That is not for me to say. But... Ow. Well, that's basically all over here. Let's go back to Limsa. And maybe I shall do some fishing before wrapping up. Ooh. I see. Triple triad, though. Well, well. Ho ho. Ho 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 ho. Are there any... Is there anybody else marked on here, or... I don't see anybody. I would expect there to be more, but I don't see any. What about up here? Again, I don't see anybody. But... Wawalago. Isn't that the fishing guild master? Keep it a secret, huh? Match fee. Yes. Sudden death. I see. And roulette. Huh. Okay. This is going to be an interesting one. Swap. Ah. You've given me a Shtola. I see. Oh. Well. I see your Nanamo. And I take your Nanamo. Hey? What do you mean, hey? Okay. I'll take that. Sudden death. Okay, here we go again. Curses. Huzzah! I win. And I get Lucia Go Junius. Whatever that means. Oh no, I didn't want a rematch, although maybe? That was actually pretty fun. I don't know if he'll give me more cards. I go first. I'll do that again. I have been beaten. Okay. Well, I beat you once. Okay, hold on. But I got that new card. Bazinga. And then where... let's see here. Card decks. Recommended. Oh, really? You don't think Ferdiad is that good? Or no, I do have Ferdiad. What did it remove? Well. Interesting. Interesting. Let's swap over to Fisher and see if I can't remember how to actually do fishing. Goby. Mince and anchovy. Bait. Oh, okay, well I can't actually use any of the baits, so I guess just... because what I need... what is it? The, anchovies or whatever? Well... I'll just, see what I catch. Finger shrimp. I see. Okay, but that's not what I'm looking for. What do my other things do? It's been a while. Gatherer. Yeah, but... ah. There we go. It's an anchovy. And that's what I need, right? Is that all of what I needed? Oh, pill bugs. I also need pill bugs to catch harbor herring, which I don't think I got the pill bugs. I assume I can... buy the pill bugs from somewhere over here. Unless she gave me some, but I don't see any. Okay, but can I buy bait from somewhere? Can I? Where do I get... All the other guilds have shopping. A place where you can buy the required things. Hold on. Where's that? No. Get a lore, but I need the pill bugs. Where do I get the pill bugs? I don't seem to have any. Why don't I seem to have any? I'm confused. I still have to talk to... Let's see here. Feel like I interrupted something there. Do you have what I need? You don't? Well, oops. Let's not do that. Let's get these. Well, what about you? Cutscene? Another dailying soul come to join our crew. Hey, then let me be the first to welcome you to the Endeavor. This ain't your regular fishing boat. We sail where we please, holding only the course the wind provides to us. Aye, that's the only way we can see the unseen, know the unknown. Okay. The Endeavor is the Guild's only ship of this magnitude, and if we, as you say, sail only where the wind pleases or take us, we may not ever return to this port. The Guild may not look favorably upon such liberal use of its property. She's got you there. And my apologies for foregoing an introduction. I'm DiggerTheDwarf, sent from the Fisherman's Guild to oversee this venture. Why am I here when the ship already has a captain, you ask? Well, as you may already know, members of our trade, Master Wawalago and Captain Forzagil included, seem to have some difficulties managing time. I suppose the concept becomes something of an afterthought when one becomes so focused on water's surface. Regardless, I am here to ensure the ship adheres to its schedule both by managing its finances and ensuring new crew members board smoothly. The Endeavor shall embark upon any number of predetermined routes, each of which have this port as their final destination. Rest assured, if you fail to join one voyage, the ship shall return before long. The route we travel will be determined by our departure time, and you may speak with me if you wish to know the route before boarding. Pray bear in mind that we must keep to a strict schedule. We cannot take on more crew members after we have begun boarding, and there are no exceptions to this rule, even for captains. Right. When we board the ship is when we get to the exciting part, fishing. Take these lures. They're certain to attract something worth displaying on your wall, or at the very least worth eating. Right. Thank you. Should be enough to last for one voyage at least. If you're looking for other kinds of bait, you can buy it here on the docks or on the ship. Try to switch it up now and then, because if you only use the same bait, you're only going to keep catching the same fish. And that ain't why we do this, is it? And one last thing. While DiggerTheDwarf here may be in charge of the particulars on land, once we're on the ship, it's my word you'll heed. So when I say we're fishing here or we're sailing there, I won't hear no objections. As long as we're clear on that, I believe there'll be bounteous fishing for all. Right. Are we leaving now? Okay. I just wanted to get the quest off my journal list. I don't want to go on a fishing expedition just yet. But ocean fishing unlocked. Okay. Right. Interesting. Cool. In 46 minutes. Interesting. Alright, so at 11 they're going there. I see. Ha. Okay. Well, yeah. Not what I intend to do for tonight. I need to find where pill bugs are sold. Maybe I can look that up. Hold on. Let's see here. Okay. I found where to buy it at. This guy. Or is it? It's probably items, right? Yeah. I'll get a bunch of these. Huh. And, yeah, use those. And try and catch the thingies. Good evening. And then we wait. Right, well, that's not quite what I was looking for. A double exclamation mark. Huh. Coral butterfly, you say? Ah, yes, that's what I'm looking for. And I just realized I don't have pants, because I got rid of my old pants. So, okay, well, alright. What do you mean? There we go. Okay. This is eating through all my bonus XP from Havens, but okay, that's 2 down. Okay. Right. Okay, but I need another harbor herring, please. Ocean cloud, huh? Didn't I fight those in the dungeon? Huzzah! That's all the things that I needed. Right, I got the, this particular variety of herring will gather in busy harbors to feed on the small sea creatures which consume the waste dumped from ships. Excellent. Well, here you are. There's nothing better than salted harbor herring, save for perhaps fried harbor herring, or grilled. No, definitely salted. You know, in the yesteryears of my youth, I used to use every fish I yanked out to yield a bigger one. I could gamble until the game got gargantuan. I guess I got greedy. Well, sometimes it's best to throw back the big ones. Good gods, what's a guildmaster got to do to garner a grain of gratitude? Why is this guild written like this? Acting respectable would be a start. Respectable? I sailed the seas and snared everything that swam in them. And that would be an accomplishment if by everything that swam in them you meant fish and not lady divers. All you ever brought back were stories about carousing with trollops. He does a happy little jig. But chauvinism is just a red herring. The harbor herring are what's important, namely the lesson of thinking from the perspective of the fish when selecting bait. In that regard, I can say you truly have the mind of a fish, so here's a treat. Some of it might seem like gibberish at first, but as you make observations and jot down notes, eventually all of it will be gibberish. Well, take some time to study up, but be careful not to fry your fish brain. You'll need it for your next lesson. Right, fishing log. And I'll take these. I got a better rod though. Where is it? This one. Okay. Well then. There aren't really any seats around here, are there? But anyway, like I said, I hate to do such a short one and run off, but like I said, the whole plan for tonight got a bit derailed. Well, I say it got derailed. We had to try, but I kind of suspected it wouldn't work. I think it could work. We just have to time it better, maybe. But anyhow, yeah, so I just, you know, not that I'm not enjoying this game, but it kind of dulled my motivation to keep going, if you know what I mean. So next time, though, I'll be back to do some more quests, continue the main quest probably, finish up some side quests perhaps, and maybe even go back to the gold saucer at the end and try some of the other games, which is what I had wanted to do. You know, I'd hoped to start at like the next after the last one. I'd hoped to start the next stream with doing that, but I didn't because of, you know, doing all of this stuff. So with the dungeon and everything. But anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And next time, hopefully more interesting stuff. So I'll see you then. Bye.